John, take it away. Whip it out. What are your top 5? Not top 5. The last 5 tunes that you listened to.
This is so interesting. So I went to my recently played a bunch of playlists, but wow, it's gonna be for an interesting conversation here, buddy.
Give me some eclectic stuff.
So the first song it's called "New Birth in New England" by Phosphorescent. I had never heard this song, and I was driving. This was actually in the RV, and this song just came on as the sun came up over the mountains of the Blue Ridge Mountains in Tennessee. We're just driving, and then this song came on, and it was this sort of happy, uplifting sort of a little bit synthesized, like island music type steel drum, beautiful song, and it's by Phosphorescent. And the chorus is "Don't I Know Ya." That's what I thought the song was called, and it's an amazing song. It's off the album called "C'est la Vie," which I listened to this song and thought everything was going to be happy, like island type music, and then I went to the rest of the record and it was quite the contrary.
It was dark, wasn't it?
Quite the contrary. It was great. I don't know. I don't have much else to say about it because I didn't really do much research on the artist, but he has a very unassuming voice. It's very relaxed. The whole arc of the album is really interesting. That's all I'll really say. Go listen to it because that tune, "New Birth in New England," is the first tune on the record, and then
that's
from
the
there,
opener.
So that's that one.
Okay, what else you got?
Let's see.
Give it to me. Whatever. It's funny.
"Very Merry Christmas," an album by Dave Barnes, actually.
Who's Dave Barnes?
Yeah. So my good friend Seth Aaron, who we both know, came over to my house, and I was like, I got to learn all these Christmas songs for some of these Christmas performances I'm doing. And he said, "Oh, dude, you ever hear Dave Barnes?" And he has this record called "Very Merry Christmas," and I got to tell you, it put me in the mood. I swear to God. I put up Christmas lights that day. I made some eggnog. You know what I'm saying?
Is it a Christmas acoustic guy or
it's kind of jazzy. He does some covers, but he has a couple of originals on there.
He's a Grammy-nominated songwriter from Nashville.
There you go.
Actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right on.
It was just really
this
great.
This is why this podcast needs to be a thing, because I just learned at least 4 different new artists.
You need new stuff when it comes to Christmas. If people say they hate Christmas music, it's like, no, you hate those tired, boring... Mariah Carey. Yes. All of that.
Which, by the way, she's number 29 on the top 40 right now.
And they just put that in.
It got relisted.
Oh.
It's I love you, Mariah, but come on. Number 3, what do you got?
Number 3, I have, Michael Jackson, P.Y.T.
Nice.
Yeah. Love that song.
Oh, I love that song.
That song never stops being amazing.
Which album is that off of?
Oh, to love you.
It's not Off the Wall, is it?
What's that?
It's got to be what's the third of the Quincy Jones records? It's off the third one, I thought, right?
Are you asking? Oh,
I'm
P.Y.T.
asking, yeah, P.Y.T. is off of
Thriller.
Is it off Thriller?
Yeah. Another reason Thriller is one of the quintessential albums of our time.
By the way, check out the Quincy Jones documentary. On Netflix. It's done by his daughter.
Yeah.
Quincy Jones was Michael Jackson's producer for 3 records, I believe. Off the Wall, Thriller, and I'm blanking on the third one. And when someone says it, I'm just going to slap myself. It's awesome. And the Rashida Jones, who was one of the actresses on The Office, is the director. That's Quincy Jones's daughter. And she's very well-spoken. She's great. What's number 4?
John Mayer, Born and Raised.
Classic.
Yeah. It's funny because we were just talking about, we hinted at John Mayer.
Bonding over John Mayer.
Yeah. I love that record. I love the Born and Raised record. It's one that isn't acclaimed, that isn't really well received by a lot of the community, people I surround myself around. Continuum was obviously great. It's the record that won him his awards and everything else, but Born and Raised, I feel like that record came out in like the late 60s, first half of the 70s. In my opinion, it would go down as like one of the better folk records ever written. Like, it's just beautifully written.
Oh, it's great.
It's beautifully written. I mean,
was that the record that he put out before Paradise Valley?
Yeah.
Because that's the one he put out, and then he was about to tour, and then he got told about the vocal problems again.
Yeah, he wrote Born and Raised pretty much when he couldn't talk and stuff like that. So it just the lyrics are just beautiful. I mean, say what you will about John Mayer, whatever, but that record front to back is like a lot of what I want to do in music. It's just like pretty simple.
And that's the one with Crosby and Nash, right?
Yeah.
Doing background vocals.
Yeah, pretty amazing.
It's beautiful.
Born and Raised is a great song. Walt Grace's last submarine ride.
That's John Mayer, one of his favorite tunes he ever wrote.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's just so good. Anyway, we don't have to go off on it.
What are we, number 4? Is that 4?
That was 4.
Okay, what's 5? What do you got?
What was it? Dr. Dog, These Days.
Is that their tune or is that a cover?
That's their tune. It has one of my favorite lines in any song.
What's that?
Casey will hate me if I get this wrong. I hate when people say those were the days. So what are these days?
Oh.
I love that. It's like everything I
good.
talk about all the time. It's like people go, oh, well, that's when things were good. They were the golden years, and that was this, and that was back then. And don't you remember the good times?
Yeah, you're not present.
You get that a lot when you go back to hometowns.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, remember high school? Remember all that? It's like, no, man. Like, I'm more like, remember last night? You know,
Yeah.
like that was awesome, and all my friends were around, and we had the best time. And I'm having the time of my life now. It's like, I do hate when people say those were the days. It's cool to remember, but like I like celebrating the now, and that I've never heard anybody just like sing it that simply before.
I'm gonna check that one out.
Yeah.
I don't know that one very well.
It's called These Days. It's a very, very fun, it's an awesome groove. Yeah, hate when people say those were the days. So what are these days? You know what I mean?
Right
So
on.
what's now? Does today matter at all if all you talk about is
those days?
Yeah, it's great. They're a great band. Philly band.